Hey there, Aquarius. It's Angie with Feisty Butterfly Tarot, and today we are going to do a read for you for the upcoming times. Right here is the Tarot of Dreams, and it's Ciro Marchetti's. I think we're going to have a little fun playing with this. It has a few extra cards in it. They're like environmental factors and forces. They're called palaces. We might see those come out today. We might not. It'll be an interesting thing to see. We'll also be pulling from the Angels Tarot. These guys. The Universal Rider-Waite, and the Energy Oracle. So we are going to be pulling from those. So these, we're going to do old school, really old school. I used to do it this way with my mother when she and I would do readings. So we're going to just take it up, mix it up, feel what's going on. And we're probably going to pull about 5 cards from here. So this will be the main thing going on, the main deck used. Yeah, I don't usually do it in the mixer like this. Ooh, okay. That's a big one. The Emperor energy is out. There is one. That is very interesting to see. Okay. I'm going to put this so you can see it a little bit easier here. Stack it on top of there and switch that around. There. Maybe you can see that. All right. The Emperor energy. That one is all about creating order. It's all about the external male aspect of things. It's in the major arcana, so this is a big deal. It's a very big deal for you right now. You need to have some order, some dominion, and the ability to move forward and execute what you need to have handled. Emperors don't just rule, they also reign. The caution on the Emperor is to get too controlling, too overbearing. But some of this needs to happen. The Empress is the one that creates and has the more internal feminine type of energies brewing. The Emperor is the external. So you do need to manage the external part of your world in the sense of the masculine aspects, where you're creating the order. You've already got the ingredients. Now you have to put it together in a structural way that makes sense. So that's what you're cautioned about right now. This is the main theme. This is the big whoop. Okay. So we're going to take a look at these here. We'll shuffle up each side and draw 2. Okay. Okay. You have the 6 of Coins and the Queen of Coins right now. These are influences surrounding you. If this is the Emperor representing you here, you have the 6 of Coins, where this is the ability to be very generous. There is a type of sharing that needs to be done with your resources. This may be donating to a charity and literally giving something away for those in need. That may be what it is. It could also be of time resources, things that are a little bit less in the physical realm. But sharing the physical is a good thing for you right now. This is what you're being called to do. Doesn't mean just give it away randomly, no. But be aware, be generous of heart. Have that about you. Know that that might be required of you or needed at this time. Be generous of heart and spirit, materially, monetarily. However aspect that's resonating with you, you will know what that is that you're supposed to share. It might just be that you're supposed to share with someone you don't know that's a total stranger. It might just be that somebody in your family is hurting and needs your help. Who knows? But there might be an ask for assistance on your part. The Queen of Coins is saying, and with this one also I would say quickly, know that you have enough. This is definitely not a card of lack. Even sometimes people feel like, oh, I don't have enough. How could I possibly give? You always have enough to share. You always have enough to share. My mother taught me that very strongly. And so she'd say there's always a bean in the pot, which means there's always something that you can share, something you can give. Don't let yourself be in the lack mindset. I really don't see this as a problem, but someone out there needed to know that and hear that. So hear it. You know who you are. So the Queen of Coins is also coming up. This is the one that attends to hearth and home. She's very pragmatic. She knows what the budget is, knows what's in the cupboards and in the storehouse, and root cellar or whatever. She knows what she's got. She knows her value. So don't underestimate your value in your own emotional, spiritual sense, and don't be cautious and wise in what you nurture and cultivate to grow right now. So be cautious and wise. Use that wisdom. Be internal. Think a little bit more strategically. Know that you're going to bring it to flourish. You have this about you. Things are coming in big time for you. The Queen knows her value. She's got a lot to offer, a lot to share, a lot of wisdom, and she knows how to take care of her family and those around her who she prizes. Often you'll see the Queen and there's like flowers, garden, everything blooming around her. That's just the effect that she kind of has. That's part of who she is. So get grounded. Find what is resonant for you. Okay, Aquarius? All right. We're going to take 2 more. Very earthy energy for you, which is a little unusual for you, but okay. And this could be your sun sign, moon sign, north node, blah, blah. You know the drill. Depending on your chart, yes, it could be different than what you think. Ooh, okay, this is more what I see is your typical MO. This is a stretch for you to be in this space. Your typical MO is to think. Look, you've got 2 queens and they are so opposite, but sometimes really great friends. So this is interesting to me. Think. All right. So be strategic, like I just mentioned. Don't be unwise in sharing and giving. You know what you can afford to share and give. You know if you're called upon what's reasonable and what's not. Don't let somebody manipulate you and overwork you. You know how to see beyond that. And this Queen is sometimes perceived as cold, as unfeeling, and she gets a bad rap. You have this energy in you too. It's okay to be warm. It's okay to be a little less uptight. Flow a little more, Aquarius. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Use the strategic nature and the rational side of you to determine some of these things. Try to be mindful of the words and don't be harsh. Let your communication be clear and concise, but not harsh, not cold. Strong, not harsh. Different. And there may be part of you that's feeling very, very stuck right now. The 8 of Swords is all about these limited thinking and feeling like you're stuck when you're not. This is a really different way to see it. Usually you see a woman blindfolded and she can wriggle free of what's binding her, but she's just surrounded by these swords. This one, you may feel like you're trapped in a bubble you can't get out. Things are hard to get. They're elusive. You're not as trapped and limited as you think. Things won't last forever. This bubble can burst. You can get out. It's only a bubble after all. Be very aware. These are your cautionary cards for sure. We're going to take a look in here in the traditional. Let's see what we've got for you. So if this is where you're being stepping up and asked to grow, these are cautionaries. These are coming out as pragmatics in my mind right now. This is what I'm hearing. This is pragmatics. This is day in, day out, regular daily grind. Be aware. We're taking 2 from here. Okay. Again, more swords, but also wands. Emperor is very wands, fire energy himself. So you have a journey coming up. This is a journey of the heart for you. I feel that very strong. Usually it indicates a journey. It can be a mental trip because it's swords. It can be a literal trip. You're driving somewhere. This is a journey of the heart for you. This is a big, big journey of the heart. This is acknowledging that you have your baggage, that you are moving forward, that things will be okay, being selective in what you want to carry forward with you. There could be a literal journey for some of you. There has been rough waters that you've been in that you can get out of. Look within, see what resonates. And then upcoming celebrations as well, pragmatic wise. There is reason to celebrate. There's reason to be happy. There is achievements, accomplishments, growth going on. It's not as ominous as it sometimes seems for you. It's not as trappy as it seems. It's really more like this. So your own headspace is getting in your way. It's preventing you from not seeing this. Look at this. Very fiery, happy, sunny energy going on. This is what you're being called to do. Enjoy some of that sun. Enjoy some of that warmth. Realize the gifts that you have. Realize the resources you have. Okay, we're going to take a look at the Angel Tarot. We're going to find out a few things that are crowning you, or things that are calling for your higher self again. This is more in the daily realm, what you're calling. This might be more in the spiritual nature, or what your angels, guardians, ancestors from the other side, what your higher self would have you be aware of. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. You really are a mental conundrum this month, because you have the Nine of Air and also the Knight of Air coming at you. The Nine of Air is typically depicted with somebody having nightmares, anxiety, stressful dreams, can't sleep, worry, 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 worry. The 8, the 9. The 9 is you have so much that's unresolved you can't let it go. I'm telling you, let it go. It is time. This says expecting the worst. Well, if you expect the worst, of course you're going to get the worst. Self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights, Nine of Air. Shows all these unicorns, and none of them seem very happy and magical. They aren't in their best self at all. Whatever you're stewing about, you need to let go and let God. Let go, let the higher power, however it is that you do that. Things are almost complete here in this weirdness that you've been experiencing. But you have the 8, the 6, the Knight, the Queen, the 9. That's a lot of air going on from multiple different decks going on. The Knight, idealistic, intelligent, decisive, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take the time to carefully review your options and creative solutions. The Knight of Air. He's able to wield the sword. He's going to go questing with the sword of truth. He's going to know what he needs to accomplish. The Queen needs to be thoughtful in what she's sending him on assignment to do. These are the double O's. These are the intelligence agency cards, this family. And it says creative solutions. You have the Queen of Coins. Of course, the Queen of Coins is creative. Review your options, creative solutions, events that occur with great speed. You may feel like you're stuck because too much is happening. It's going to be manageable. It's going to be okay. It will require a journey of the heart. Okay. Any final thoughts from the Energy Oracle for the sign of Aquarius? Final thoughts. These guys are stiff. I'm going to have to shuffle traditionally on them because they're not sliding loosely enough yet. So when they're sticky, we just work with them a little more. It's a little better. One more. Let's see if they want to slide a little better. Not much. All right, we'll try shuffling on this side. Okay. Yep. We can work with that. Okay. There's not just one post-it note for you guys. Sorry, there's 3, so I will try and get through it fairly quickly for you. Okay. You have coming out here for you, so you can see them. You have an angel of love. This is above and beyond everything. This is the feeling that you need to get as you're moving into these stages coming up. An angel of love is helping. You have heavenly help, so to speak, and this is all about the heart. This is looking towards your heart, opening up your heart, having that space be open. Whatever you've had to let go of and has kept you closed, you need to let go of that. It's time, and there will be healing as soon as you're ready for it. As soon as you let go of some of this worry and this limiting beliefs, as soon as you realize, yes, you're still here. Life is going on. Things are moving forward. It's going to be okay. This is that journey of the heart. This is that celebration. You also have woman holding a heart. That is strongly you. It's just clear as day to me. This is you. This is you if you want to be the woman offering the heart, the woman that is ready to help herself grow, to help those around her grow, to be abundant, to see things flourish. You've got to let go of some of this cold energy and not be overly harsh. Take the time to let your heart be there. Wear your heart on your sleeve a little bit more than you usually feel comfortable. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to have your heart and those desires show. And then the door to romance. Whatever's been keeping you uptight and knotted and been in your way with your partnership and in the romantic aspects of your world, it's time to open that up and let that live a little more freely. I mean, look at that card. So your heart chakra is saying, open up, tune in. Your heart chakra is here connecting the lower with the higher. So the higher spiritual realm with the more grounded earthy realm. And that's what we've been seeing throughout the entire thing. So that's the things that I have for you today. I hope it's helpful. Have a good time coming up in this next little bit. There's a lot going on that's really great for you. So take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.